Hi guys, my name is Devlina and welcome to my channel IndiYogi. Today we're talking about PCOD or PCOS, which is very rampant and relevant in today's day and age. You would find n number of tutorials on YouTube which say 5 asanas to cure PCOD or 5 exercises that treat PCOD completely, but that unfortunately my friend is a complete lie. PCOD ऐसे क्योर नहीं होता है. If you really want to get rid of PCOD completely, then you need to make a total shift in your lifestyle from today till forever. Since I was about 13-14, I was also diagnosed with PCOD and there were terrible problems like irregular periods, 8 to 9 months of no cycle, and then when I got my bleeding it would be pathetic, painful, blood clots. And then I used to take hormonal pills as prescribed by the doctor, but even then it couldn't benefit me forever. And after a few months or after a few weeks, I would again get back to the same issues, same problems. So nothing actually could heal me forever. But today the scenario has completely changed. I am PCOD free as of now. I would always add as of now because as long as I'm keeping up with the healthy lifestyle, I know I wouldn't suffer anymore by God's grace. But if I do choose to let go of my diet, of my lifestyle, I know it is going to relapse, which has happened unfortunately. We'll talk about all of that in this video. Let's talk about what not to do in PCOD. Erratic sleep cycle is not at all allowed because we cannot let our stress hormones get triggered by any means. We need at least 8 to 8.5 hours of complete, deep, undisrupted sleep. Secondly, the water intake. It is non-negotiable, guys. I know I am guilty of it to a certain extent because even I drink water a little less than what I should be doing. But at least minimum 2.8 liters of water to 4.5 depending upon your statistics of your body. You have to consume enough water, including the other forms of hydration, like if you're having juices, not canned, fresh juices, vegetable or fruit, milk. And thirdly, deep fried food is not at all allowed, guys. You can't have unhealthy fats. Fourthly, not exercising, not moving enough. You wake up in the morning, you brush your teeth, switch on the TV or switch on your laptop and get to work. Good enough, but you have to find yourself to be mobile enough to walk around, to at least take the stairs for a while, or at least walk inside your room if you can't go out. If you're taking an office call, an office meeting, and you can't just walk out at that moment, try to use your mobile phone and walk inside your room, walk indoors to, if not reach 10,000 steps at a go, you can at least start off with 5,000 to 7,000 because many of us are right now working from home and we don't have the opportunity of going out so much during the office hours. So try to do that. So you cannot just sit idle at a bad posture, slouching and working on the laptop for hours because it's very bad, firstly for the eyes, secondly for the brain, the stress, and thirdly, completely internally, it's damaging you. Secondly, not eating on time. So it has n number of disadvantages you must be knowing already, but for people with PCOD particularly, you need to be fixing your eating schedules. So you have to incorporate fruits and veggies in your diet for sure. But that apart, whatever you're eating, you have to be eating at about 2.5 to 3 hours interval each. You cannot have long gaps in between, and then when you're hungry, you're just eating and eating and eating, overloading your stomach. So that doesn't work, guys. You have to be very careful because health comes first. It does. When you don't get your periods on time, or when you're very stressed, you're then rushing to the doctor, then taking pills, and then you're again fixing it maybe temporarily and again getting it back. So this is a vicious cycle. You can't keep doing it, and it is just a never-ending process. You can't be trusting only on hormonal pills. It's rather better to take charge of your own lifestyle. Yes, work is important, but your health is your priority. If you lead a healthy lifestyle, you can take care of yourself, and then also manage your career side by side. Most important thing that you shouldn't be doing is eating a lot of starchy things, sugary things, refined things. That's a strict no-no. See, you might not be very overweight. Bahar se dikhne mein you might look slim, you might look okay, you might look beautiful, pretty, but what is inside the body is more important. What you're putting inside yourself is more important. It's not just about the external looks, how you appear. So whatever you put inside your body should be well thought of and well controlled. It doesn't mean that you're not having sugar or ice cream ever. It's okay to have it once in a month, once in a while, but you can't make it a part of your diet. Another very important thing is mental stress. Luckily today we're paying a lot of attention to our mental health. We're aware, we are woke after pandemic, but it's not about only saying, it's about applying or implementing in our own lives. So if you need to take care of your mental health, you need to take charge of situations, you need to manage your anger, your panic, your anxiety, if you're feeling low, depressed, anything. Firstly, you need to practice some breathing exercises which help you. Meditation can help you, and if even those don't help, you need to seek professional help. And if you think you can manage with pranayam, with yoga, with any sort of fitness activities or taking up hobbies, anything that can make you feel better, just go for it. Don't just keep procrastinating that I will do from the next month, next week, next year. New year resolutions, new week, year resolutions, nothing work. You just have to do it now and today. Now that we're done with what not to do, let's focus on what to do. Yes, we throw out all the junk food, all the starchy food from the fridge, from the cupboard, throw them away. Secondly, definitely slightly tedious, but yes, if we can't afford, or if we don't want to seek professional help regarding nutrition with a nutritionist or dietitian, that is completely okay. You can just stick to a few guidelines. As I told you, replace all the simple carbohydrates, which is like maida, starchy things, with the complex ones. Like if you love potato, you can instead have a sweet potato. If you love your rice, replace the white rice with your brown rice. Or there are other varieties of rice, also red rice, black rice. There's plenty of options available, and you have your Google. And similarly for maida ki roti or paratha, you can change. You can completely substitute them with complex carbohydrates. Like my husband himself is suffering from thyroid, so in his diet he has been prescribed with buckwheat roti. So you can substitute your white maida with whole wheat atta or buckwheat, jawar, bajra, ragi. There's so many alternatives out there, multi-grain options that are so much healthier. Secondly, packaged food and drinks, the real fruit juice or whatever brand they might be. The fruit juices, the packaged juices are bad, so we need to throw them away. So replace them with coconut water, freshly made juices at home. You can have beetroot juice. My father has been prescribed for blood pressure. There's so many more, but I personally can't have green smoothies or juices. And in terms of snacking, we need to switch to dry fruits, almonds, walnuts, berries, the unsweetened ones, nut butters, rather than munching on chips or puchka or whatever we like from outside, pastries and everything. Whenever I have sugar craving, I have been prescribed with berries, prunes, dates, which are all good and healthy enough. But again, this brings me to a very important point. Portion control. You cannot have this much berries or 10 dates and think that I'm having something healthy. 2 or 3 dates should be maximum, because that's enough to satiate you and also fulfill your sugar craving, right? So we cannot be greedy and yet expect things to work magically. So we have to take charge of those. Now regarding exercise, so people often ask me, ma'am, which form of exercise should I be doing? You can do anything basically that you enjoy. You can walk, you can jog, you can run, you can do an interval training, you can do yoga, anything, cardio, weight training, you can do anything. So basically I'll be showing you every form of exercise, 2-3 karke today in this video. You can choose your favorite. But what you need to do is at least work out for 4 to 5 times a week. But if you've been prescribed to work out 2 to 3 days a week, trust me, that's not going to work. You have to work out at least 45 minutes to 1 hour, 4 to 6 days a week. Regarding the mental health part, we really need to take care of our stress levels, because that is something that impacts our hormonal levels, and that's also a very important reason for these lifestyle disorders that have become rampant these days. So for that, I will also be showing you a few pranayam or breathing exercises. Twice or thrice a week should be good enough, but make it a part of your lifestyle. So if you're going to follow all these tips, I promise you're going to see results in minimum 2 months and maximum 4 to 5 months. I have had clients, I have had myself self-treating or self-healing myself, but there's another thing that I would like to add. So I was very confident that I have completely cured PCOD, which is wrong. You can reverse PCOD. So again, this is a very common myth that if you exercise, if you diet, you will be completely free of PCOD forever, which doesn't happen, guys. So due to my work schedule, I had to stay in Maldives for a year or year and a half. And there I wasn't being able to find the food of my choices or the kind of food that helped me in my diet. I had to eat restaurant made food, which is spicy, oily, sugary, everything that was a strict no-no. And again, my erratic periods, again, all the issues related to PCOD, no period coming for 7 to 8 months, everything I had to suffer. And then when I finally chose to return back to India due to the same reason, because I thought though career is important, health is a first priority, I decided to come back and I just switched back to my regular schedule, my exercise, my sleep, my food. Mind you, my exercise and my sleep was also doing fine in Maldives. It was just the diet part that hampered my health completely there. But once I returned here, I returned to my earlier lifestyle, my fooding habits, my sleep, my water intake, and definitely I was leading a very stress-free life because I had my family around, I had my husband. So it all again came back together. I was and I am PCOD free as of now. So this is the reason why I say it as of now. And if I continue to enjoy my life the way I'm doing, lead my diet, sleep, water intake the way I'm doing, I'm so sure that it won't be coming back or relapsing in my life. So I do request all of you who are looking to get out of this situation to be very, very serious about your own health, to be very serious about what you're putting inside your body, about your exercising, nutrition, sleep, water. Alright guys, so now I'll be showing you a few exercises, workouts, asanas and breathing techniques that might help you in your fitness journey, how to get started or how to continue. Then you find your passion and stick to what suits your body best. So we'll start with weight training. I've always enjoyed my training to be a little compound wherein I can work out different muscle groups at one go. So my first exercise is going to be deadlift, 2 bicep curls to shoulder presses. So here I hold my dumbbells in reverse grip and keep my feet about shoulder width apart or slightly more if I want. And then I go deep, sink in my hips down, keeping the chest and spine erect. I come back to the center. I curl into a bicep curl. As you can see, my elbows are constant. I'm not moving my elbows. And then I press up. Similarly, I come down, return, open my curl and come back to a deadlift. So I'll show you 10 such reps. So this is fun, guys. Down, center, curl, press up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you can start with 2 to 3 sets of such exercises. Now let's move on to the second exercise, which is also called dumbbell rowing to tricep back dips. So here again, feet shoulder width apart. Slightly bend your knees, hinge your body, but don't round your shoulders, round your back. Straighten, straight back, look in forward direction. Now, pull with all your strength. Pull the dumbbells. Elbow position constant, tricep, kick back. Right? Again, return, down. Let's do 10 such repetitions. Up, push, return. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now after 2 to 3 sets of this exercise, let's move on to the third variation, which is called stiff leg deadlift to lateral raises. This is going to work your hamstrings and your hip muscles, and then the lateral raise part is going to burn your shoulder muscles. Let's get started, guys. Again, feet shoulder width apart, or actually slightly more. Now you're going to keep your knees locked. You won't let it get bent. Body straight, push your hips peachy, and then go down as much as you can. Return back to the center. Let me show you a lateral view. So here, as you can see, I'm driving my hips backward, straight back, not slouching, going down. So because of yoga, I have a lot of flexibility, that's why I can come down. But if you're comfortable here, you can stay here and then return. So only up till you're flexible, just go down and return. And the second part, which is lateral raises, here, you can keep your feet together or 1 inch apart, keeping the elbows straight. Lift your dumbbells up to your shoulder level and then slowly lower them down, but don't touch them to your thighs. Keep the tension in the shoulder muscles intact. So up, down, right? So we'll now practice 10 rounds of stiff leg deadlift to lateral raises. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So some of you might not be enjoying weight training as much, some of you don't have dumbbells at home, or maybe you're traveling, you're somewhere else. In that case, you can practice simple body weight exercises that can ramp up your heart rate and aid in your fat loss. So your first exercise could be about 30 to 50 repetitions of jumping jacks. Now let's move on to fast feet. Feet slightly more than shoulder width apart, slightly squat, slightly hinge, come on your toes, and tippy toes, start running. Right? So third exercise could be regular squatting, or if you're comfortable, jump squat. Try to perform all these exercises back to back, then take a couple of minutes rest and complete 3 rounds. If you're someone like me who enjoys yoga to the core, I'll show you 5 best asanas which are said to be very beneficial in PCOD. First one is the Baddha Konasana. Join the edges of your feet together. Interlock your fingers. Bind your feet with them. Stretch open the inner thighs. Maintain a straight spine. Close your eyes, stay for a minute or maybe for 5 to 10 deep breaths with your eyes closed. This asana helps in opening up the pelvic region, and we have another variation of this which is called the Supta Baddha Konasana. So you need a pillow, or maybe if you have yoga blocks, you can use them to elevate your spine. Same foot position, just place the blocks or pillow behind your back. This will enable you to recline your back nicely. Rest your arms, rest your neck behind. Stay for 5 to 10 breaths or stay for a minute. This, as you see, opens up the rib cage very nicely, helps in blood flow, Also opens the pelvic region. The third asana is Strassen or Camel position. Place your thumbs on either side of your lower spinal column. Push your waist forward. Now, stretch your spine backward. Open your rib cage, your shoulders. Open your neck. Return. Now place your hands shoulder level pay. Rotate your left arm. Reach the left heel if you're comfortable. Rotate your right arm. Reach the right heel if you're comfortable. Push the pelvic region forward. Chest open, neck open. 5 to 10 breaths or about 1 minute. Excellent stretch for stretching the abdominal region and the chest muscles. The fourth asana is called Chakki Chalanasana. We make a wide gap in between our legs, keep the knees straight, interlock our fingers, and we rotate our upper body, our torso, and bring the fingers close to our toes, making a full circle. जब पीछे आ रहे हैं, when we are coming back, make sure your elbows are not bending. Instead, you engage the core. Right? Let's do 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now reverse the direction of rotation. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release. You would feel an excellent stretch in your abdominal muscles. Your core engagement is very high in this asana. Now the last one that I will be showing today is different variations of plank. Place your wrists under your shoulders. Your body should be parallel to the ground and ensure your hips are not sinking or going upward. Engage your stomach. 5 breaths or 30-second hold. Once you start feeling the burn, let's challenge ourselves slightly more. Fold your left knee and try to bring it close to your nose. Hold for 5 seconds. Return. Right knee fold. Nose and knee together. Return. Now take the Balasana or child's pose. Place your knees on the ground. Relax your forehead on the mat. Either extend your arms up or place your hands next to your hips, palms facing the ceiling. Now for stress management, there are many breathing exercises, but I'll be showing you 2 of my favorites. Firstly, keep a straight spine, comfortable seated meditative posture, either Padmasana or Sukhasana. Hands in chin mudra, index finger and thumb. Close your eyes, mild smile on your lips. Inhale through your nostrils deeply, filling your lungs. Hold the breath for 1 or 2 seconds. And then exhale through your mouth, pouting. Take as long as you can to completely empty your lungs. Now pause for a couple of seconds before you go to the next cycle. I'll show you a couple of rounds more. Put a timer on your mobile phones and practice this for about 5 minutes daily. Another practice is the basic Om chanting. Adopt the Namaskara Mudra. Close your eyes. Inhale, fill your lungs. Again, you're going to put a timer on your watches, on your phones, and practice chanting for about 5 minutes. Once your practice is over, rub your palms rapidly to generate heat. When they start getting warmer, place them on your closed eyelids. Gently massage your face and your neck with your palms. And then slowly take your time and open your eyes. That's it for today. I hope you found this video helpful. We hope that you enjoyed this video, as it's a very personal journey that I shared with you. And if you would like to know anything more regarding diet or workout, do let me know in the comment section. And if you enjoyed my video, don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe to my channel. I will see you next week. Till then, bye bye.